Boom. Hi,
Hey,
everyone.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to our very first
YouTube
We Are Family
Post
underscore
or
TV.
video. Yes. Welcome to our new YouTube channel. I know we're super late to the party, but we've been getting so many messages saying...
But we're not super late to the party because if you are familiar with us at all, you're aware of Family Room on Instagram. And we have been getting a lot of requests when we're going to come on YouTube. So we finally had a chance to settle down and
here we are.
And here we
welcome
are.
to our YouTube channel.
Yes, I'm Kathy Sledge. You might know me from We Are Family and Sister Sledge. And this is the next generation. This is my
Kristen
daughter.
Gabrielle. Or Kristen.
Kristen. I call her Gabby.
Kristen, yeah. So.
From Family Room.
From Family Room, yeah. But yeah, welcome. And
Welcome.
This is just a place where we can update you guys on our lives and
explore a lot of new interests that we've been sharing with you bit by bit, but now we get a chance to bring it all here in this room. Yeah. So we're excited about that. And of course, you'll see us more on Family Room as well on Instagram. We just haven't had time, right, to get in there like we'd like to.
We always say it's funny because we're always like, we'll plan like to film or to like record, and either one of two things happens. It's either just like the day gets away and we don't have the time, or we end up having to deal with other things or do other kinds of work, and then we just don't have time, or we have the time and I'm just gonna be real and we're like
lazy.
I don't look right.
You know, it's funny too. Another thing too is another reason why we wanted to really bring this all here on YouTube is we've been exploring some very interesting options and interests that we have. So we wanted to share with you. Like, I know what you don't know about us in Family Room is I love a lot of do-it-yourself projects. So we thought this is a great space to do it. We'll be sharing more of my interests and your interests, which she'll share with you as far as your designing, which I'm happy you're about to share with us and get back into.
Yeah, and we're definitely gonna still be on our Instagram platform. We Are Family TV is our Instagram page together, and then she is
Kathy Sledge. You can find me on Instagram as Kathy Sledge. Kristen Gabrielle on Instagram. We Are Family TV on Instagram, of course. Family Room. Family Room.
It's We Are Family TV.
It's We Are Family TV, but we always actually do our episodes of Family Room on We Are Family TV, and of course now we're here on We Are Family underscore TV.
Yeah, and we one of our New Year's resolutions was to be more, active on our socials.
Yeah, interactive.
Interactive and active on our socials, because we are not. Like, we do so much together and separately, but we don't really stop to record it and film it.
And it's pretty global too, because we spend a lot of time, and you'll see that too, because we're going to take you with us. We spend a lot of time in different countries. Kristen heads up a lot of the production. You'll be seeing more of Flores, which she'll tell you what that is, which I'm very excited about.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later.
Aren't you going to tell me what it is?
Not right now.
We're going to leave you hanging.
Later.
Just remember Flores.
I'm going to bring it up right now, but this is my mom, and that's what moms do.
And that's what mothers do.
But yeah, so let's talk about, we're going to give you a life update.
Let's talk about what we did. Can I say this though? It was the longest January. I'm so happy we're into February, which we'll be doing some Black History Month stuff. Actually, we'll be doing that all year.
I feel like everyone's complaining so much about like how long January was, and it's
it was long for me.
Then it's like every other month goes by so fast, and everyone's complaining about how quickly the months go by. And I actually really did enjoy January, like taking its time.
Chilling. I actually chilled in January.
And I want every other month to go just as smoothly and slowly, honestly, as January, because these years are going by way too fast.
I know. You know what? Here's my whole analogy on that. The more that you have to do on your calendar, the quicker time flies. So a lot of times you can't wait to finish that, I don't know, a production that you're working on, or you can't wait to do this, I don't know, excursion that you have to go on.
Sorry.
But you look up and you've done it, and now you're into March,
Listen, I want 2025 to go by so slow.
Like, well, can we talk about what we've done so far? Like January, I actually was the one that said it was the longest January. But actually, when we kicked off January, at least I did, I kicked it off in the UK. I kicked off Jules Holland's Hootenanny. Actually, it was excited to share this, one of the most watched shows, it was a lot of fun. the whole setting was we were all in this huge club and we're just bringing in the new year. And that was a cool way to bring it in just enough time to jump on a flight and come home for you to be able to.
Yeah, I didn't, I brought in the new year in Jules Holland as well. And then I came home and hung out with friends.
New Year's Day.
We were just going to do like a low-key dinner, but we ended up having like a really long, fun, exciting night.
New Year.
Yeah, and I try to do, because we are together so often, and a lot of her shows are like on the holidays, and mostly New Year's is like a big night for your shows.
New Year's Eve it is, but New Year's Day, like it's tradition for me that I have to have some black eyed peas and some greens.
Yeah. But I was saying, like I try to come home and do something like with my personal life. So,
but you did have your black eyed peas, because the funny thing is,
I mean, did we have black eyed peas?
That's a tradition. That's what I did. I raised home and I cooked, and then I think for most of January we chilled. I know I did. Went to your place and chilled. And
January for me was like, and I think for a lot of us, it's just like a reset month and like a planning month. So like I got back into yoga, which I was very, very excited to do, because if you know me at all, I'm really big on yoga, and I have not had any time. 2024, I feel like I barely practiced.
You know, it's interesting too. We did have some, like I know that I had to bring in the new year as well with the opening of Ned's Club in DC. Like that was fun.
Right. Well, we get there. We're still at New Year's.
Yeah. Well, no.
She's like, because
we chilled.
Then
I thought we were already past that.
No,
but we
we're
did.
just talking about New Year's, and then our New Year's resolutions, right? Like,
okay.
We spent January kind of like you've been remodeling the house, but you've been doing things like the gym.
Yeah, I actually got a chance to finish some things I had started, because again, like I mentioned earlier, during the summer, actually in May. I left the country and you came back and forth for a minute, but I had to stay over and do some concerts, and I did get a chance to finish up some things. It's been a chill month for me, January.
But you seem like you're getting a lot done. Like I just came home. I mean, now we're in February, but she was just showing me your home gym.
Mm-hmm. I finished it. I started it during the pandemic. Oops.
It makes me
not supposed to say that word.
It makes me not even want to go home. Like I don't need to leave. I can just live here. Sorry.
Come
we have
to
a
my
dog
house
and he's like knocking on the door. He's huge. So he's like running into the door. But anyway.
He's a moose.
So yeah, and then her birthday.
I had a birthday.
She did have a birthday.
You know, it was overwhelming to me how many people showed the love, and that was really special to me, always. Quiet though. I actually just stayed home and had some Chinese food with my family. That's what I wanted to do. Because I'm on the road a lot. So I think, you know, back in the early days with my sisters when I toured, they used to call me Killjoy. Kid you not.
And I feel like I am now too.
No, because I never hung out. I think what I've learned too is when you are up there performing, you kind of are the party. So, I mean, for as far back as it's to parallel myself to the Jacksons, you know, like when Michael started, like so did I. And I think when you are on stage a lot, I think your downtime, you just like to chill. So
yeah, I think I'm a lot like that now too, because I do.
Are you like that?
Oh my gosh, I hate going outside.
Oh, okay.
I think I used to go out. I mean, obviously,
I think too, like it's cold. Like I do like the warm weather. I do like the, you know, we spent more time in the sun last year.
I'm just a homebody. Like I like a good Netflix or Hulu or Apple TV series. And I was actually in Jersey or New York City for her birthday, and it was freezing. And I remember calling you because I think I had like just gotten like home and like
She didn't want to come out the house.
I did not want to leave. And I'm like, what do you want to do for your birthday? And she was completely fine.
I was like, I'm not coming out.
Not coming out. So I was like, since you're not coming out, can I not come out too? And then I just stayed in.
Yeah.
Like,
but that's cool. You know, I think when you...
we celebrate all the time. We're together all the time.
We are, as you know. If you watch We Are Family and Family Room on Instagram, you do know that we spend a lot of time together. But the fun part about that is that we tolerate each other. We love each other.
Wow.
Joking.
I actually enjoy you.
It was a little joke. But we have fun together. And at the same time, on a serious note, I do love the idea how we have been rebranding. I think We Are Family is here for generations to come. And I think you'll be seeing more of it. I know there's TikTok that we didn't mention.
Oh yeah,
My sister says TikTok.
Last year in 2024, while we were in London, we were approached to start a TikTok platform by TikTok. So it was pretty cool. And
is We Are Family on there too?
We are on there, but we're starting with Sister Sledge page, which is her page. But the focus of that page is definitely going to be us together because we're together more than.
Yeah, but then every now and then, like we're going back last year, but we actually, which was a lot of fun, we hosted the Thanksgiving Day Parade here in Philadelphia, and we're I'm outside of Philadelphia, but in Philadelphia, and I invited my sister Kim and her daughters, Julie, Laura, and that was fun because we got a chance to see each other, and we got a chance to have some family fun.
So yeah, we do some things where we'll invite them, but everyone has their lives, but we will be together for Valentine's Day. We're doing like a Galentine's get together with my mom and her sisters, and then
actually it was us. Was it Laura's idea? My niece Laura.
Yeah, it was her idea.
And you.
Right, but we're gonna do like a Galentine's dinner.
But tell them what it is, because it's fun.
And for the dinner, we're going to. So each of our moms and our great aunts, the generation before them, obviously.
My aunts, uncles
have like a dish that they would bring. I feel like most Black families have like.
Culturally,
everyone has like their signature dish that they bring to like Thanksgiving or family dinners, and so our family does too. And so because most of our great aunts are not here anymore, we are doing a dinner where we're cooking the dishes that they made. But they I guess I have.
And they have to do it right.
Yeah. So she makes peach cobbler.
Let me just. I actually make my mother's peach cobbler, Flores. Right.
So I
remember that name because. That is the name of her design company. But Flores, my mom, used to make the best peach cobblers ever, and she has passed that down to me. So now you have to make that.
I do not know how to make that.
You're gonna make it? Yes. I'll give you the recipe though.
Well, of course, yeah.
You should know.
I'm not gonna wing it. That's for sure.
She actually gave you the recipe with me.
Yeah, she gave me the recipe, but
we have a picture of that somewhere too.
Right, but you get spoiled like when your mom is here and your grandma. You don't really have to learn.
Well, I think we'll move forward with that. She's going to make that. I think my Aunt Edna. And it's funny because they've all gone on except my dear Aunt Marion who's with us. But yeah, we're going to actually take it to the next generation, and you got to get it right.
Yeah, well, we got that. So that's what we're doing for Valentine's Day. It's like Galentine's with our moms and aunts and just the girls. So we'll definitely post that in like the next 2 weeks after it happens.
And then, we're giving you a quick little forecast, but also excited to know that we're going to fast forward into the spring. I'll be doing which I'm really excited about.
We're jumping way ahead.
We're jumping way ahead.
Stay right here first.
No, but I'll jump ahead and you stay here. We're going to be, I'll just leave.
So in January, after her birthday, we went to DC and we had the girls come in from her dancers. The girls are her dancers, who are also my friends and sisters.
I know, family.
Came in from London, and it was a really fun weekend in DC. A very interesting time because it was inauguration weekend at the same time.
Oh, yeah, that was interesting.
So I took the girls to the
monument.
Right. Whew, a lot going on down there.
There was a lot going on.
A lot going on down there. And then I was like, maybe we should kind of stay away from politics this weekend because they're not from here anyway. So we ended up going to
the zoo.
Blank Street Coffee, which was my first time. I love a Blank Street now. I'm like a Blank Street girl, but I don't know where they are here, so I'll have to find them. Went to the zoo. Mm-hmm. What else did we do?
Wasn't there like a special?
We went to the museum, the African American History Museum.
Right, which they
were so
just to be
into it because apparently
to be engulfed in the history.
They don't have that kind of history, those kinds of history lessons in the UK, which I didn't know. But we had a really great weekend, and then we opened the Ned's Club,
which was really exciting for 3 nights. And it was, I'll be honest with you, I had to decompress when I came home because I was not there for the inauguration. I was there for the Ned's Club, and I wanted to make that very clear. And it ended up being a very exciting time because there were all kinds of people in the room, and it was a place to go if you weren't into the inauguration. I actually got a chance to rest on my time off.
You did.
When I did, I rested. I caught up on some of binging on Netflix. Anyway, I realized how much I needed to rest because we had been gone full speed 2024.
Yeah.
So that was January. Is there anything we left out? We went shopping. We went shopping.
We went shopping. Yes. So
you can tell we chilled because we
spending the month just kind of like being at home,
enjoying doing
nothing.
It's been
really
for a
nice.
minute.
It's been nice. Yeah. A lot of people are like, "When are you traveling again?" And I'm like, "I don't want to talk about it." And with things that have happened in January with these plane crashes.
Oh yeah. And let me say this too. I just want to take a time out for a second and say this. It has been a long January, and in some cases a very challenging, scary January. Hearts go out and continue to go out for what LA went through, honestly, with all the fires.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
I mean, there are people that have lost absolutely everything. And not to sound, I don't want to sound insensitive if I sit here and say it was a long and boring January. It has been a very hard January for some of us. So prayers and love go out to the folks in LA that dealt with the fires, losing some of their loved ones. And so we continue to lift them in prayer because there's a lot of reconstruction and building that has to go on and take place. And we'll be visiting that and revisiting that. When things happen so catastrophic like that, it happens and then it seems like life moves on, but it doesn't move on for the people that it happened to. Mm-hmm. So just sending love right out and energy right out to folks who are dealing with this. January, we all jump in the room in social media and we see that it has been challenging in so many ways. And like when you mentioned also the plane crashes that we've been dealing with right here in Philadelphia, and of course
DC,
the tragic one in DC. So our hearts go out. So that's how we all kicked off the beginning of January. So a lot of prayer and love is in the room.
Yes, for sure. It was a pretty heavy time. A pretty heavy January. I've just been kind of minding my business and working out and trying to get my life, not to say in order, but back in order. And just seeing the news has been very especially, all of it really has just been really heavy. So of course our prayers go out to everyone in LA and all the victims of these crashes, which are insane. So moving on to
now,
because here we are.
Yes. Welcome to February.
Yeah.
We kind of just zipped through the end of the year up to now. So fast forward, here we are. Mm-hmm. And
so now I'm home, and
it's Black History Month too.
And
I don't like to call February. I know we are in February, so of course we'll be highlighting some things with Black History Month. But at the end of the day, it's Black History Month every month, honestly. So this is just the month that we talk about it more. But I'd be very excited to do more and talk more and maybe bring people in our YouTube room.
I don't know if that's a thing. I think that's more like Instagram.
No, I mean sitting right here with us.
And everything is a room to her, by the way.
Everything is a room.
It's
life is a room.
YouTube channel.
But come on.
Instagram page.
That's kind of like what it is, really.
TikTok
if you think
page.
About it. It's a room.
And everything to her is a room.
It's a room, though.
Everything's a room. Life is a room for her.
There's
when
a
I
whole
talk to her about things
with,
like my dating life, she'll be like, well, everyone's in the room, the same room. And it makes sense. I guess we all are in the same room. And I'd be trying to get out of that room because these rooms are ghetto. Most of these rooms are ghetto.
I hear about it. I'm not in them.
But anyway, so yesterday we went shopping together.
We did, and we can wrap it up too.
We don't do. I will edit things, you want.
Okay.
How much time do you have? 3 minutes?
I have 6 minutes. You know what's interesting?
Let's just finish them.
So we got a chance to go shopping. There's a little story behind this. Christmas time, my son, who talk about fitness, my son Philip,
His name is Philip.
His name is Philip. He actually really splurged this year and did something really cool. He chose our sunglasses for us.
And this is major for like a brother.
Yeah, because normally they give you a gift certificate,
like gifts, right?
And you go choose your glasses. But he did very well.
He did a good job.
The glasses that he chose for Kristen, for me.
So he got me these, which I love. They're Gucci.
They're so
sunglasses.
Cute. Nice?
And they're cute.
But the ones he chose for me weren't me. They were gorgeous,
Prada, and they had like a white band. But they were cute, but they were
those
not
are more
really
me.
hard.
Wait.
So I was like, you should try these on because I have
a
few pairs of Gucci sunglasses. Yeah.
So we actually went shopping and switched out the glasses that he got for me because I loved hers, and here they are on me. I like them a lot.
They look good on you. They're cute.
I love them.
I went and I found some other ones, and these are this Miu Miu, and I hope I said that right. And I just felt like
those are you.
These are.
I like these for me.
They're like.
So this is what we did yesterday.
So we went out and got some new sunglasses,
shopping.
Hater blockers, if you will. And yeah,
It's funny when we talked about that. We talked about how I always end up flipping my glasses up on the top of my head.
Me too, because I'm not a sunglass person.
I like to see your eyes. I like to see, especially in the conversation.
And if I wear sunglasses, like they will be on for 5 minutes, and then it's not even 5. Like I can't drive in them. I like to see people's faces. I like for people to like. I just feel like there's like a barrier between me and people, but they do look cool on people.
But we like to see your eyes. But thank you, Philip, for the gift.
I'm not a glasses person.
I love these, and so there you go. That's January. We had a great time in January.
So yeah, thank you for tuning in with us. We'll be doing more of these. I think we're gonna try to do them weekly once things pick up in the seasons for us. But we'll try. I don't want to make any promises, but we'll definitely.
And so there you go. That is January. We had a wonderful January going into February. Welcome to WeAreFamily TV _ Is it WeAreFamily?
WeAreFamily _ TV.
Yes.
On YouTube. So subscribe to our channel. Say subscribe to our channel.
Subscribe to our channel.
And
one more time, I'm Kathy Sledge. You know me from We Are Family.
And I'm her daughter, Kristen Gabrielle.
And you'll be knowing so much more about her and both of us. Thank you, welcome, and we'll see you soon.
Yes. Bye.